my God, what's up? No way. What is going down, y'all? Holy I told you. What's going down? No way. Wow. We get to spend some time together. We only get to spend like 30 minutes together, but they appealed it. Yeah, we're live, y'all. I'm so excited to see you. What is up? Oh, yeah. That's how we do it, y'all. When you do good stuff, you get good things. The appeal has been lifted. I can go live again. What? I thought I was going to be stuck here until the 4th. I had my appeal. Dude, they banned me for 12 days for talking about alcohol and helping you guys live a healthy life. Holy crap. Dude, it just got appealed a few minutes ago. Today's going to be a little bit different. Holy crap. Where's everybody? I'm live, y'all. I'm live on TikTok. Hang on. I'm going to tell everybody over here in the Discord server. Hang on. Everyone. I'm live on TikTok. Boom. Send it now. We're sending it. Congrats, man. Dude, thank you so much. How cool, dude. You guys get to catch me in my realm right now. How badass. This is cool. Normally, okay, so I haven't even stretched yet today. I'm sitting here and I was like, well, if I'm not going to stretch, if I can't go live, then here's what I'll do is I'll just put out a bunch of content for you guys. What? Yeah, I got appealed, Faye, for days. We killing it, man. I am super stoked. So you guys get to catch me like in the zone. How badass, man. What up? Drink water, y'all. Super dope. I'm telling you this, man. Let's talk about that processing for 1 second. Yeah, I'm so stoked to see you guys. Let's talk about the way I was processing this, okay? Because thank you so much, man. I was looking at this and I'm like, okay, think about what I was talking about to start with. What was I talking about when they banned me, okay? First off, that means that we got some haters in the building literally reporting. Someone was looking at what I was saying. Thank you so much. Looking at what I was saying and going, this is controversial information. Absolutely it is, but it's only controversial to an unhealthy mind, okay? What I was talking about when I got banned, I'm going to pick it up here. I'm literally going to leave off. If you guys decide to ban me, if someone decides to ban me, cool, I get it. The facts are still the same. Just because someone drinks every day doesn't mean they're an alcoholic, okay? Get it? This is because there's such thing as a healthy relationship to alcohol. If that was the case, then everybody would be an alcoholic that drinks alcohol. Literally. So, are we still here? Was it really that bad? Was it really that? It was that detrimental? The whole point is just because you go to the gym every day doesn't mean you're fit. It means you're in the gym every day, right? Whoop, whoop. The point is having a healthy relationship with alcohol. Here's the thing, y'all. It's not about having a healthy relationship with alcohol. I'm going to take that back. It's about having a healthy relationship with yourself, living a healthy life. Now, think about this. If just from the basis, just the basis of going, I have an unhealthy life, right? Or I do unhealthy things. Part of my unhealthy processing is with alcohol. Then absolutely you're going to develop an unhealthy relationship with alcohol. So if this is why I say this to you guys, this is why Beyond Sober is so powerful. Literally someone was like, dude, I've been drinking alcohol my whole life. I'm 11 days sober just from the first few videos. And I'm like, okay, we're going to keep going. The point is that the healthier you get, the less unhealthy shit you do, like punishing yourself with alcohol. I think you're phenomenal. Thank you so much. I'm so stoked to be here. So you look at this and go, when you take care of yourself, the inevitable results, the inevitable conditions are a healthy relationship to alcohol. You get it, guys? You get it? I'm so glad I'm back too. Thankfully, it was less than 24 hours. It was 24 hours. This is the exact time. 24 hours. Damn. I'll talk about how I process that stuff in just a minute here. So you guys can see that I'm up in the studio. I'm making magic. We got Beyond Sober going on. I've been like today is the day I'm recording the rest of the material for everybody. So this is day 6. We're not launching until the 4th. So over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be putting the final implementations in there. We got our Beyond Sober coaches. They're all ready to go. We've got the latest material. We've got all the resources. We got everything. spending with you. Yeah. So here's the trip, man. Hey, what up? 24 hours sober now. Holy shit. Check this out, man. Eat my panties. If you've been sober for 24 hours, that's the exact same amount of time that I was unable to go live and help you move forward and support you. You're doing this shit on your own. I'm so fucking stoked for you. That is so badass. Just back in a week. I just got back this week to 1 beer a day. That's amazing. Sober Polly Shore. Oh yeah. So let's think about this for a second. Here's the trip. And you guys, if you've ever struggled with alcohol and someone had been like, you're an alcoholic, what is the first thought you have, man? Fuck you. 5 days. Fuck yeah. You're like, why would you say that to me? You know I'm an alcoholic. You deep down, you know that you've got an issue, which is why we don't need to exclaim the fact that we're an alcoholic. We just got a problem with drinking. Sober Travis Barker, I get that too. Thank you for helping me. Dude, I'm so excited. I'm glad I can be here and support you. So sober since November 25th. I'm struggling. Cool, you're in the right place. If you're not in Beyond Sober, you got to keep in mind there's a place beyond sobriety, and I teach you how to get there. Thank you so much for the gifts. The point with all of this is we need to practice 18 days. Fuck yeah, Jilly. Dude, I'm so stoked for you. That is so badass, man. You're fucking killing it, girl. Get it, sweetie. Keep going. Don't stop now. 18 days of being the best, working on you. That's literally giving your attention to the one thing that really matters. You. I got this message today, and it messed me up. It messed me up. Thank you, Charles. Is someone was in my inbox and said, hey, maybe you're here. She says, hey, I went to the store and my son and I were listening to your live. My son is, 23 or something like that. And I had gone to the store, and he stayed in the car and he was listening to you speak. He was listening to your lives, and he says, dude, this is a smart guy. Like this is someone that really wants to see you, improve your quality of life. And she's like, she jumped back in and she's like, yeah, I agree. And I guess they had a conversation after that. And then she woke up in the morning with three body armor, like Powerade things, because he's like, dude, I'm here to support you. Like, I got chills just thinking about it. And thank you so much, family, friends, and furballs. Oh, I love that. And the point is strengthening the relationship with the family, with your support systems. Back, thank you so much. When you look at that and go, where's the support at? Who's recognizing where I'm struggling? And how do I get support in those areas? My point with all of this is that simply sharing your heart, thank you so much, sharing your heart and sharing the journey with somebody is enough for you guys to hold each other accountable. Now, if a family is being strengthened, my son did. Oh, it was you. Yeah, that's so amazing. That's so badass. Dude, when you look at that, when you look just a micro behavior, the fact that someone is going, I care, man. I see you. I feel you. I am you. We are one. We're working on this together. That is the most powerful element to doing anything. How do I know this? I did it all by myself. What about my other businesses? I did them all by myself. The journey, you're not alone. It just feels like you are. This is why I've built this community and continue to build. This is why there's thousands of people actively working together over here so we can be each other's support system. Just like your son was like, here's some Powerade, here's some body armor. It's the same way that we're going, hey, don't trip, man. Remember to drink water. Remember to do this. Hey, don't trip. You can call me. Let's chat. Let's do this. On top of that, Beyond Sober, I cried when I saw the water. You see how fucking simple that shit is? Look how important that is. That's mind-boggling, dude. It's not the water. How I keep telling you guys this, man. Yes, drink water. You're programming yourself to take care of you in the same way that he took care of you. You mimic those behaviors. You know, you feel, you understand how important it is to give yourself some love. Yes, even if you don't feel it, you're practicing it. Be it until you see it, man. I didn't just wake up and go, I love me. I looked in the mirror. I was like, I love you, bro. You're cool. I like you. You got one of them personalities. So from there, I just decided to, once again, keep practicing. Wake up, say nice things, go to the mirror. Embed these thoughts in your head. Practice. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Thank you so much for the gifts, everybody. Repeat, 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 repeat. Do it again, do it again, do it again. As soon as you get bored, do it again. This is why I say throughout the program, if you're bored, come back. If you got nothing to do, come back. Get your water, come back. Get your water, come back. As a master coach, it's my obligation to make myself perpetually less necessary in your life. Do you understand? It means I need you not to need me. I want you not to want me. I just want you to be like, enjoy the experience and go, I got me. I'm great. As a matter of fact, there's a business partner of mine who's like, you know what, man? You got me results so soon. I don't even think we need to be partners anymore. That's awesome. Hell yeah. I've taught you and shared with you enough to where you're going, dude, I'm doing my own thing now. Honestly, I don't even feel like we need to work together. Dude, that's the point. That's the point. I listened to module 1, initially finishing 1. Once you're at the end of Beyond Sober, you're at the beginning of a new life. What do you do now that you've practiced being like designing a life beyond sobriety? What do you do? This is why I'm on H and I need help. I got you, man. I want everybody to know that everything that I know, everything that I talk about here, I record and put up for permanent replay. Meaning that I know you go like bubbly water with lemon. I will have a section in there that's just about talking about different foods, different things, different concepts, different, nutrients and all those things. So this is why I record these things, is so millions of us can get the same results at the same time. And thank you so much. And we could all talk about where we are in the program. So the coolest part about this is like up in the Discord server, maybe sometimes on Facebook, you'll be in module 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or maybe you're in the bonus area. And if that's where you are, then there's a group of people actively talking about those topics that we covered in module 1 or module 2. I know Jib, tell us your diet entails. Oh, it's really simple. High protein, low sodium, lots of water. That's it. We overcomplicate everything. And even Wisco Kid, I don't see him in here just yet. Wisco Kid is like, how much protein you eat? Should I do this? Should I do that? I'm like, put protein in your body. We don't need to focus all this detrimental, hardcore. Hey, Garrett, man. Hey, you're amazing, bro. Thank you for taking care of your mom. God damn, you're amazing. You know what, Garrett? You're leading the way, dude. I'm not worried about either one of you because first off, you're applying so much empathy, compassion, and kindness and understanding and recognizing where your mother is, man. She's a human being just like you. The difference is, the only difference between you two right now, you got more time than she does. You are practicing the things she wished she knew sooner. Dude, I'm so thankful and so appreciative of everything that you're doing, even if it's just spending a few moments listening. There's a lot of times when I have thousands and thousands and thousands of comments in my inbox to where I know that a lot of those comments are people just getting it out of their head. I don't need to respond. I don't need to give you a response. I just need to recognize that, yeah, I love alcohol, man. I know that feeling. Is that you got it out of your head. This is what we talk about in Beyond Sober. It's like you feel something, you are something, you understand? If it's in your mind, think of it like you're just writing it out. You got to proofread it. The way you proofread your thoughts is by getting them out of your head, by saying it. When you say it, you go, oop, typo there. As a matter of fact, when you're listening to me in Beyond Sober, you will watch me go, look, there's a typo. I'm a human. It happens. If we overcomplicate and if I go, wait, this program will never be complete unless every typo is fixed, I'll fix it later. The point is that I'm moving. I just saw milk thistle. Milk thistle doesn't fix anything. It just helps your liver function better. I don't take anything specifically from my liver. I just live a healthy life, eat healthy foods. If there's salt in something, like if there was something that I could have less salt in, I'll just choose the one with less salt. We don't have to live, I'll even say this, an American life. We don't have to put cheese on everything. We don't have to have we don't have to be incredibly packed. We don't have to eat out. We don't have to do that stuff. It's not difficult to eat healthy because part of eating healthy is not eating shit. Or if you are eating shit, eat less shit, right? The Wisco kid actually has a system called shit. Like, what type of shit sandwich do you actually want to eat? I'm an alcoholic. Dude, hey, we're here for you 100%. Now, the point of all of this, why low salt? Salt is, first off, is going to help you, what makes you feel bloated. It also is going to mess with the way you process certain things. When you go into the deep science of how salt affects your system, you're going to understand bloating. It's going to make you feel dehydrated. It's going to do all kinds of stuff. We don't need much salt to live. So we don't want to overpack our bodies with salt. So if I feel bloated, I've got a lot of salt in my system, when I go to the gym, I'm really lethargic. My body is not going to process in a healthy way. High protein, first off, if you have any type of injury or you are getting fit, your proteins are going to help heal your wounds. All of this is because I tore it open in the gym microscopically, and then those proteins got in there and filled the gaps. So if you tear it, and then you fill it with space, it gets bigger. Same with your liver. So if you've done any damage, those proteins are going to get in there, or at least attempt to get in there and help you heal just a little bit. I love salt. I added to my your body will, thank you, Billy. Your body will feel differently with less salt in there. So when I look at certain foods, I'm just going, is this, I'll eat at restaurants. Like what did I have? Like yesterday, I couldn't get away from it. The fiance, she's like, I want chicken gyros. I was like, all right, dude, cool, let's do it. I can't tell him to make it with less. I guess I could, but the point is I also don't have to eat everything. I can leave food on the table, right? It's a trip, man. Hang on. So I want to talk about real quick. My definition, it's not even my definition. It's just a definition of an alcoholic. An alcoholic is someone whose life is basically conditioned around the amount of alcohol in their body or about to be in their body. It's the staple in their existence. If you go to extreme alcoholism, it's people who cannot have a good day or cannot have a bad day without alcohol. They physically urge and must have it in their bodies. It's a typical alcoholic will go, like a typical thing would be like, have a bad day, drink alcohol. Have a good day, drink alcohol. Have nothing to do, drink alcohol. That's why so many people drink 24 brews a day, right? I drink a whole 12 a day. That's 12 different times you could have been doing 12 different things. And your answer to each one of those opportunities was to drink beer. That's alcoholic behavior. An alcoholic literally will choose alcohol over food. When alcohol becomes so important that you will prefer a cocktail over a burrito, that's an alcoholic, right? But then there's people who like binge. People in my inbox all the time, drink water, homies. We doing it. Thank you for that. I needed it. I didn't know I needed it until you mentioned it. Now that you mentioned it, now that I love that I had it. Dude before me said how to stop being angry all the time, but alcohol seems to help. The reason you're an angry person. You're an angry person. That's what it is. You're an angry person through no fault of your own. It's not like you woke up and you're like, I'm going to be angry. Like, that's my preference. You're good at being angry, so that's what you do. So here's the thing. Here's what happens. I actually just released something about this. Here's what happens. If you're not an angry person and you drink too much, expect to get upset. If you're an angry person and you drink alcohol, expect to chill out. But then there's that fine line behind, I don't give a fuck, and I'm just acting like myself. Acting like yourself under the influence is an accentuated version of how angry you actually are, how unhealthy you actually are. This is, once again, the repercussions. If I'm a happy person and I drink alcohol, I do happy things. Yes, I frolic in the grocery store, but give me some alcohol and I'll do backflips in the grocery store, right? If you're an angry person and you don't process your anger like in a healthy way, and then you put alcohol in your system, there's two things that'll happen. Either it's going to say, fuck it, and you're going to stop processing the reasons why you enjoy being angry, or it's going to give you a reason to act out on your emotions. Angry people love a reason to act out their emotions because it's their most instinctual, it's what's most familiar to them. I'm fucking angry and I'm drinking. Now they can get away with their actions because they have something to blame. I was faded. You're an angry person is what the fucking problem is. Do you get it? You're unhealthy is why you fucking did that shit. Healthy people with the tool swing it in a healthy way. unhealthy people with the same tool. This is why you look at the difference between boys and girls. I'm back, Jenna. Yeah, 24-hour ban. I can't believe it. Popping up to say hello. Hey, Leslie, what is up? So good to see you. I want you to look at this. I want you to look at the processing between boys and girls. Hey, thank you. Need for Speed. I appreciate you. You look at them on a playground. You just look at them in general. This is a very blanket understanding of how alcohol affects people and how you could kind of like get the image. You give a kid a rock. What are they going to do? Give a boy a rock. I can't sleep without alcohol. You can't sleep because of alcohol. Facts. Drink water. You give a group of boys a rock. What do you think is going to happen? Naturally, they're going to find a way to throw it, right? Find a way to do something. Somebody's probably going to get hurt. Naturally, that's just their instincts, right? You put a kid next to a lake, a boy next to a lake with rocks. What are they going to do? They are going to throw them in the lake. That's what they want to do. They're going to find a target. Exactly. Now, the same goes with an egg. You give a boy an egg, he's going to go, that's his natural instinct, right? This isn't like pinpointing anything, but the point is like on a general blanket statement, a boy is going to crush that egg. You give it to a female, a little girl. Oh, look, it's a little egg. Rock? What am I going to do with this? It's not for me. Now, you give a boy, don't ban me, TikTok, a boy, alcohol, and a rock. Yeah! Woo! That's what's going to happen. They're fucking kids, man. But that's what alcohol does. It gives us a reason to do that. Paint the rock. Yeah. That's a healthy way to interpret what this... It's nothing unless you do something with it. It's just a rock. It's a toy if you play with it. But how do you play with the toys? Right? If I give a kid a pair of glasses, I'm like, hey man, play with this. You could turn this into Star Wars. Woo! We're flying. Or, hey, I'm a doctor. You know what I'm saying? How you doing? Good to see you. You feeling a little hungover today? Cool. Welcome to Dr. Kohdi, right? You see what I'm saying? So many different ways to interpret the same information. And under alcohol, we have the exact same possibility of going one way or the other. It just depends on how you practice your daily life. This is why you wouldn't know me if I wasn't the most unhealthy person you've ever met in your entire life in a previous life. I had to go through all of that shit to figure out what living healthy actually is. I'm the exact opposite. So, if you were to give someone in my conditions alcohol now, I would have a healthy relationship with alcohol. I already do, which is no relationship at all. The healthy relationship I have with alcohol is talking about it. That's it. What medicine are you prescribed? I don't have any medications. They gave me 19 pills, which was vitamins, nutrients. I was on Baclofen for a little bit, which that was intense. That was a muscle relaxer. And I didn't like the way I felt on that. I didn't like the fact that I was on medication in general. That rubbed me the wrong fucking way. So I was like, nope, not going to do that. And so I stopped. I spent probably like 6-8 months just like reprogramming my body, my mind to expect less. This is why there's people in the inbox going, hey man, I was drinking a fifth a day. Now I'm just drinking this much. And they're doing better. Right? People are going like, dude, you're saving my life through TikTok. I love it. You're programming yourself. Yes, I'm an ex-alcoholic, meaning I used to have a problem with alcohol. Now I'm someone completely different that does not have a problem with alcohol. Physically, mentally, emotionally, none of that shit. Are you bald? No, I actually have a mohawk. You'll see it as soon as I reach 500,000. When I reach 500, at 1 million, you guys get to be introduced to my fiance and you get to hear her side of the story. We were talking about that the other day. She's like, I don't think your family wants to hear what I have to say about you. I'm like, I want you to be as fucking open and honest as possible. She's like, they're not going to like you afterwards. I'm like, they're going to love me afterwards because they love me now. The reality is that they need to hear both sides of this story because your version of it is worse than mine. You're on the receiving end of all that shit that I fucking did. And you decided to work with me every single step of the way. In the hospital, in ICU, out of here. You saved my fucking life. You lost weight just watching me die. You've already mourned my death twice. And we're still working shit out 5 years later. That's a fucking powerful story. She's like, and she's saying this, she's going, Dude, she says, look, and she does this, by the way, she does this. When someone comes up to her and says, hey, my boyfriend, my fiance, my whatever, my husband is doing this and drinking like this and doing this and doing this, what she says is what she wished she would have told herself when we first met. Run. You're not going to live. You're not going to make it. You're not fucking strong enough. The type of person you are is not going to make it through this shit. You're going to fucking hurt yourself. And you're already doing that. She is literally going. She knows. She's watched the blood evacuate from my stomach, dude. She's wiped my booty, dude. Like, she's been there at my absolute lowest. But she also had to do the other end of it and have that emotional reaction. She cried and cried and cried and cried and still cries. She still has, still struggles. 111 still struggles to even talk about it. The fact that I'm even doing this is triggering to her because she's going, I don't even like thinking about it. And all you do is talk about it, which is why I don't bring my TikTok. She's not, she likes the fact that I'm doing what I'm doing and I'm helping people, but she doesn't like the fact that I have to talk about the thing that literally ripped us apart. So there's so much processing that has to happen. Drink water, homies. We doing it. And part of this, I want you guys to understand this. Part of my discrepancies now is she's hyper independent. Without me, she's good. We broke up, dude. I moved to Texas. She's like, I don't need you. And then I left. And then she's like, I want you. Come back. I was like, okay. That's why I'm here now. Thank you so much for the gifts. And then it's like hyper independence, meaning that she doesn't need me to cook. She doesn't need me to clean. She doesn't need me for a conversation. She doesn't need me for anything. If I didn't exist, nothing would be different in her world. Oh, thank you so much. You like the glasses? Thank you. And so with that said, I got to think of this in a healthy way going, does she even want me around? That's the thing. I battle this every fucking day. If she doesn't need me for a single fucking thing, then what does she actually want? Am I something that she wants? Because what she wanted, she had, but doesn't need anymore. So there's this always going to be this disconnect, which is fine. I have to accept it. Hyper independence. You women, I'm telling you, man, you a hyper independent woman. For the dudes in here, god damn, get fucking ready to not feel shit. Because they're never going to validate you, ever. You have to validate yourself. You have to put in the work. You have to reward yourself. You have to remind you that you're fucking killing it. You got to be your biggest fucking fan. Nothing you do or nothing you say changes anything in their fucking life. And if they choose to give you their time, hopefully you're making it worth it. Otherwise, they go back to not needing your ass. They'll disappear and go, you ain't shit, although you're everything to me. It's a fucking really weird, convoluted situation. Ziggy, killing it, yeah. You are what she wants now. She doesn't want what you were. Exactly. Right. And so she knows this. The hard part is done. And now she just has to deal with me and my success. Deal with me and my success and all the things that I'm doing. It's difficult. It is difficult at times. The past few days have been a little rough. Making magic happen. She does a lot of shit. She's very successful and I love it. It's just, keep in mind, as you learn about yourself, you learn about where you're weak and where you're strong. If you're dating me, feminist, then might as well find someone else. A feminist will always cheat on you. That makes sense. You ain't need shit. I don't need you for nothing, right? That's the thing, man. I have feminist homegirls and fucking get it, man. I hate, not all men. God, that's fucked up. I can't believe it's a thing. What's your pronouns? So much shit is happening, right? This is why when I'm talking about beyond sober is how do you fuel yourself? How do you stop looking for external validation? How do you verify your actions and go, this is what's right for me? How do you practice your authenticity? How do you build and grow and expand without needing or wanting the approval of others? Because everything we do, when your life has plans now, yeah, 100%. So when you're looking at what you're up to, when you're looking at what you're doing, hang on. Nothing is of a turn if in woman of independent feminism. I get you. Excuse me. When you're doing shit, the point is not to know what you're doing and then complete it. The point is to keep doing shit. You're never going to not be doing something. Even when you're doing nothing, you're still doing something, right? So if you're going to be doing nothing, might as well be having a good time doing it, right? That comes down to the way that you process information. This is the point of Beyond Sober, is to be a different person. You have to be a different person. You can't be the same person that created the problem, be in the same environment, and expect that problem not to show up again. The only environment that I care about for all of you is this one. How you look at yourself, how you look at the world, how you process information. It's just data. It's just information. You have a whole new perspective of me without my glasses. Nothing changed. I'm the same human being. But why are you viewing me different? How do you feel different? Why do you want to know what's under these two fucking hats? Someone's like, there's too much shit on your head. That's your opinion. That's your perspective. Obviously, someone talked to me yesterday, one of my business partners says, hey, with that thing on your head, with the little circle here, it's hard for me to pay attention to you because I am focusing on your headband and not what you're saying. This is because you're not practicing listening. You're not practicing on prioritizing the data. You're allowing your mind to wander and you're not practicing focus, right? Prioritize what deserves your attention, which is my fucking mouth and what it's saying. I am not going to be upset because you are distracted. And I'm not going to be less of who I am because you have a processing issue. That's not a problem. There's nothing wrong with that. But the point is, Kohdi, is she an ex-alcoholic as well? She's not. She's definitely not. No. Never had a problem. She still drinks. Like, she'll go to the bar with a friend and go drink. I'll drive. It's just, I don't have a problem with alcohol. She never had a problem with alcohol. I'm thankful that the girls will never have a problem with alcohol because they know exactly how bad it can get. They saw me through that shit too, man. Like, when your mother goes, you need to stay home, you don't need to see this, it's fucking bad. It's bad. It is so bad. When you think of what you hide for Polly, sure, yeah, holy shit, fit Polly. Think of what you hide from your kids. Think of it like a dead body. That's really the type of vibe that happened because when I went in there, the doctors was like, nurses, come here. This is what death looks like. So, what the? In my story? I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else? I don't know where that came from. So, when you look at it like this, and this is the part of the story that I don't even tell, I kind of tell. How do you meet new people? You go outside. I hear a truck. I can just go over to him and say, what's up? Hey, what's up, man? Wave. Open the door and people will generally walk through it. That's it. What happens when you open the door? You're generally holding it open for yourself or for someone else. If you hold it open long enough, people will walk through the door. Hey, man, what's up? That's your opportunity. That's their opportunity to keep the door, to walk through the door. If you keep the door closed, then you're just going to walk fucking face first into the wall, right? Hang on. Yeah, you're not bad anymore. Nah, dude, 24-hour appeal. Dude, it was up. I went in there, I was like, appeal, blah, 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 and then it's like, hey, here's an update. I just randomly checked it too. I was like, I wonder, because everyone's up here like, fuck, I'm trying to, I forgot that you're banned. And I'm like, hopefully I'm not, right? So with all of that, real quick before, just because it's 1:11, if you haven't dropped your information with the link in my bio, click the link in my bio when we're done. Just an early reminder. So much is happening over here. And I'm not saying it's overwhelming. It's just there's so many results, so many conversations, so much happiness, productivity. It's magical. Going back to what I was saying, the only reason the girls were in the fucking hospital is because they were saying goodbye to me. Their mom was like, I'm almost 36. I'll be 36 next month. They're like, you may never see this person that you learned to love again. And it was coincidentally, or was it, on that day that the doctor asked me if I wanted to live. And if those girls didn't fucking come through the door, and my fiance and the oldest one, the one you guys get to see here on TikTok, if she wasn't holding my hand and telling me that I needed to try, I wouldn't be here. You have to look at the fucking series of events that had to unfold perfectly for us to know each other. On that day, man, on that fucking day, my fiance's like, I'm pulling you out of school. He may not live through the night. It was that bad. They were upset, and they're like, we want to see him. Can we see him? She's like, yeah, I guess. Pulled him out of school. They got dropped off by a friend or something like that. They came in, they sat with me for a couple hours, and that was the day. On that same day, within the same hour from them leaving school or leaving wherever they were, getting to the hospital, in that amount of time, a bed had opened up in an experimental research facility 30 minutes away. In that length of time, listen to what I'm fucking saying, y'all. In the time it took for them to get to where, the kids to get from where they were to where I was in ICU, a bed opened up. And then the doctor of that hospital, of the other hospital, came to the hospital that I was in, Dr. Hassanin. And then after I'm spending I have pictures of us all sitting in the bed. I'm out of my mind at this point. I'm dying bright. I'm like tripping out, like crazy shit. And then the doctor comes in, and, you know, you got to keep in mind the kids are sitting there, and my fiance is trying to repeat what the doctor is saying. And I'm saying shit that doesn't make sense to the kids. They're looking at me, and I'm almost unrecognizable. Who is this person? This is not the person you hugged yesterday. This person is dying. And then the doctor shows up, and you know, she's holding my hand. She's like, do you want to live? And so I said yes. And that's because she said, you have to try. I didn't know what's after. I don't know what's after that. I don't know. But they gave me an out. They said a bed opened up in the last hour, and we have an opportunity to potentially save your life. There's no guarantee, but if you say yes, we'll start the paperwork right now. And then she said that, and I said yes, and they came in. A fucking whole bunch of nurses came in. Hey, sign this. And I had to ask my fiance, what does this mean? She's like, it just means that if you die, that this is what they're going to do. That I'm speaking for you now. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, whatever. Had to surrender. This is the fucking point, man. This is why I go, look, at that point, listen to what I'm fucking saying. I just put out a couple videos about this. My hospital stay, everything that I went through, the rough estimate for me to be alive is $1.5 million fucking dollars. If the doctor said it's going to be $1 million stay to save your life, and he had presented that information, I would have said, I'll just die. Totally. Because I didn't value my life. I didn't value who I was. I thought I lived a full life. I thought I was supposed to die young. If he had presented that information, I would have been like, no, I'm cool. I'll just die. It's cool. Is it going to hurt? They'd say, no, we'll let you go. We'll put you in a coma. We'll do this stuff, and you'll die and you'll pass. We'll start making. That's what would have fucking happened. But now if I end up in the fucking hospital, you know, Kohdi, are you worth $1 million? $100 million. $100 fucking $1 million. You better bet. Fuck yeah. Let's go. What are we doing? I'll make that money. I don't give a fuck. My life is well worth that shit. It ain't about the money, man. I'm going to have this fucking experience. Let's go. I want to live a healthy life. I want to live a happy life. I want to live an abundant life. One filled with gratitude, right? And appreciation and respect. I want to help others. I want to do these fucking things. I want to use my soul. I want to do this shit. I recognize my value just because I'm alive. When you look at all this shit, y'all, the only reason I'm here is because I'm alive. I chose to fucking live. I chose to make magic happen. Magic didn't happen to me. I happened for myself. And I've just been plugging, just doing, just growing, and just connecting and meeting people and being honest and real and practicing self-expansion, investing in me. This is why Beyond Sober is the number one thing you should invest in. You're investing in a fucking future. You're investing in yourself. You're practicing taking care of you in a way you never even imagined. But you're doing it through the mind of someone that did it. There's no holds barred. Like, it is what it fucking is, man. There's no difference between you and I other than one thing. I've practiced being myself longer. That's it. That's fucking it. There's no difference between you and I. We're made of the same shit. We have the same as it. Our fucking puddles of bullshit up here do the exact same fucking things. I'm not a genius. I just look like one with these fucking glasses on. The only difference between you and I is the fact that I've practiced being me longer. Most people practice whatever they fucking have been practicing, which brings them down a road of being someone they don't fucking like. I've practiced being someone that I fucking love longer. You're seeing the results of practice, and everything that I am, everything that I think, everything that I know, everything I feel, all of my understandings are recorded for you guys to just fucking take. Plus, you have access to me too. That's where I'm going. Dude, there's nothing stopping you from literally doing it better than me. This is just, I'll say this shit too. I had to die to fucking figure this shit out. If you're not dead yet, you're in a way better position to take care of yourself and the people around you. From a superhuman standpoint. That's all like, fuck, dude, you guys have it made, and choose sometimes to just like, not do anything with it. When you know what to do with nothing, you know exactly what to do with everything too. And that's what I want you guys to be. That's how I'm here. That's why I show up. That's what I want you guys to do. I want you to do it better for me. Better for you, so I can learn from you. I want to learn from you. So take the information, do it better. Take the world with you while you're at it. I'll make sure you get to the top. But then I want to learn from you. Because I'm just one dude that did it one way that's in a position now through practice to help many people. So that's what we're doing. Beyond Summer program is way cheaper than a hospital bill. Fuck yeah, dude. Even at its max, dude. Goddamn, $10? Nothing. I'm not even fucking, I spend $10 in water. Every fucking week, dude. I spend more money on water than I do fucking and beyond sober, dude. Yeah, it's just insane. You're right, Faye. God damn. Is it worth 1.5 million? Absolutely. The feeling? Absolutely. If a 60-year-old woman's going, I've been struggling my whole fucking life, and within 1 week of beyond sober, I'm 11 days out, no alcohol. How do I get more? Hey, let's go. Let's go. That alone is, if I can help one person like shift their ideas and understand that they're in control. If I can help one person go, I got this, and make moves, just like Ziggy, just like Faye, just like Wisco Kid, just like everybody here. If I can get one person to show up for themselves in the same ways that you guys are doing that today, then I'm doing it right. That's all that matters to me, is that one person just goes, I took my life seriously, and I'm making moves. And that's why I just keep showing up. Just keep showing up. I show up for you in the same way that you guys are showing up for yourself. Glad I discovered your video. You value yourself. I know you're going to change and save lives. I am changing lives every single day. And I allow that to really become a part of my movement, my mission, my purpose. I'm here serving my purpose all day long. I'm constantly in a place of fulfillment and gratitude and appreciation and honesty and respect and authenticity. The more I show up for me, the better I can show up for you. The more you guys give me an opportunity to practice being me, which is why I'm wearing the glasses, which is why I'm wearing this, which is why I'm wearing this shirt. It's why I keep doing this stuff. It's a place to practice. It's a healthy environment. You've already changed my life and my wife's. Dude, that's so awesome. I love hearing that. I want you to understand this. You did that. You changed your life, and your wife changed hers too. If your life has been affected by my information in a healthy way or an unhealthy way, that's still your fault. Both. You got to take credit for your success and the things that you might deem as a failure. You're allowing yourself to grow. That has nothing to do with me. All I did was put the information out there. You decided to do something with the information. That's why I'm celebrating you in ways that you could be celebrating yourself. When you celebrate yourself like that, then you become perpetually reinforce your progress. It means that you become the fuel to your continued success. That's what I'm teaching you guys. Does your fiance ever talk about her side of everything? I'm interested in her viewpoint. Once we get to 1 million, you'll hear it. She doesn't talk about it on here. None of this is important to her at all. Like my growth, my success, all of that, it changes nothing for her because she's set, she's good, she needs nothing and wants nothing. So for her to have a conversation and bring up those emotions, She literally has to see the value in that. And over the next few months, I'll be painting that picture to her to go like, look, you really have the possibility to change the world and their viewpoint and their understanding. I say it like this. I can tell you from the dude's perspective, I can tell you from an outside perspective what it's like to be the narcissist, to be the alcoholic, to be the we'll say unhealthy person. But that's my side of it. There's the receiving side from a female standpoint of going, you've got this, you got to think about this. When her and I talk about it, I'll bring up one thing. She goes, that's not the fucking point. And I'm like, what is the point? She's like, they're not going to like you after this. It's not about me. I accept. I have to. Rule one. Number one, the only acceptance. That's the first thing we fucking talk about. I accept the fact that I was a raging piece of shit, and half of the memories you have with me is from someone that died. I will forever be battling the memories you've created. I can't get you to forget that shit. I just have to accept the fact that that's how you see me. You still see me, as successful as I am, as all the things I do, you see me as a raging alcoholic piece of shit. That's the filter you fucking see me through. It sucks, and I still love you for it, because even though you battle those emotions, you still see who I am. It's easy for you guys to see me. It's fucking extremely difficult for her to see me as the way you guys do. She knows me. She knows everything. For me, I'm a different person, to where I don't find the things and remember the things I dislike. If it's not right in my face, there's no reason for me to give that attention. If it's not 100% obvious to me, I don't give a fuck. I care about this. I care about that. What's right in front of me is what I can see. That's what I give my attention to. And what I give my attention to may have been affected by something that was right in front of me earlier. But I don't go dive into my past and go like, that's because you do this. That's because you're broken and this. I don't do that shit. You may have hurt me worse than anything ever, but I'm not going to hold that over your fucking head. The fuck? It happened. I'm over it. I accepted it. We're done. I felt the feeling. We're done now. 12 days sober. Dude, you're killing it. Damn, you're killing it, man. That is bananas. 12 days? You give yourself 12 days of doing anything, you'll be fucking good at it. You will. Imagine picking up a hula hoop and going, for 12 days, I'm going to practice hula hooping. You'd probably be one of the best in the world. No joke. Like 100%. It doesn't matter how your mind works. Your brain is equally capable of doing the same shit as everybody else. It's just, how do you practice? Practice is a lifestyle. I enjoy practicing. I just joined. What are we talking about? Well, at the moment when you just joined, we were talking about how people will paint a picture and hold it over your head, and then that becomes the filter. Just like this. If this right here, this is alcohol. So we'll pretend this is alcohol. It's weird. Like when I do this, everything's all bubbly and weird. And if you've interpreted your entire life through this bubbly and weird, that's just normal. When I take this off, I have to readjust my eyes. This is why people go like, I'm so emotional when I stop drinking. Yeah, you still have to process. This is a whole new world now. It's not moving. It's not bubbly. You don't have to counteract all this shit. It just is. So your brain has to literally recalibrate. Even now, look, like now, my eyes were calibrated. Think about this. I want you to think about this. My eyes are having trouble adjusting right now. Now they're normal. It's easier. This is why people go back to drinking. It's easier to put these goggles back on, to put these glasses on. Your brain, my brain, boom. Everything's clean. Everything makes sense. Everything is calibrated. Everything is good. I can see things. I can do all this shit better. And if I've lived my whole life under these glasses, even though these are things that I don't necessarily need, I take this off. Now I'm removing the lenses that I interpret. Now everything is brighter right now. This is what happens when we stop drinking alcohol, is we have to, like, distance and stuff. You would think that putting this on, I would have to worry about distance. I don't. Not having it, things are weird now. It's because I have to recalibrate. Over time, I can sit here and go, oh, okay, recalibrating, cool, all right, okay, readjust. Oh, okay, everything is clear now. Now I can go on functioning. The glasses are how long you've been drinking alcohol for, right? So if you've been wearing these every day, wearing your glasses every single day for the last 20 years, and then you have to take them off, that's trippy. He had everyone was out to get him. Yeah, a lot of paranoia. I had that for years. I'm a naturally paranoid person, not through genetics, but because of I grew up in hostile environments, so I was constantly looking over my shoulder, beat up every fucking day because I'm the shortest one. I was the littlest guy, easiest to stomp, and I was better than everybody at everything. Everyone thought I was full of myself because I could do things. My whole life. This is why I'll continue to tell you guys this. Don't give me your thing because they'll do it better. I'm not fucking with you when I say this shit. That's how my brain works. That's how I like it to work. Is give me a thing. I don't understand what this thing is. Okay, whatever the fuck this is. All right. I will find something within a few seconds of what to do with it. Right now, this thing doesn't even exist. Right. I just understood what that was within a few seconds, did something that was really interesting with it. I had a great time, and now I'm done with it. On to the next. You've been practicing that for months. I picked it up in a few fucking seconds, right? So you can't sew. I do sew. I sew all the time. I was raised with sewing machines. I was raised with, I sew. The girls bring sewing shit over to me all the time. Hey, I rip my jeans. I rip this. They have the sewing kit, and this is why I'm going, hey, let me show you how to do this and do this. This is this knot right here. This is going to stop it. We'll do this. We're going to wrap it. We're going to pull this. Do that shit. The thing is don't give me your machine. Don't give me your business. I will pull the attention to you. But the thing is that if anything that I'm passionate about, anything that's fun to me, anything that's challenging, I do. I fucking do it. And I don't mean like jumping off a cliff. Done that thousands of times. I want to have the best and most expansive human experiences humanly possible. Lady, thank you so much. And that means I've done the drugs. I've been up into the mountaintops. I've jumped off the thing. I've touched the fucking flames. I've met those people. I got into that horrible relationship. I've done so much in half of my life, which is generally more than what most people will do in their entire life. So I'm incredibly we'll say expansive in many areas. And because I've done so much, it's easy for me to pick up something and do something cool with it. As a matter of fact, I look for the hardest thing to do first and then work my way back. Opposed to other people that go, let me do what's easy. And then I'll work my way up. If you guys ever seen those balance boards that everybody has now, it's like a plank and then they stand on it. The first thing I started doing was do it with one foot. I literally just give me 1 second. Let me do this thing. I immediately go, how much more difficult? You can articulate yourself as well. Thank you. This is because I practice communication. I've practiced saying these things. What's falling out of my face is the result of the actual neurological pathways that I've written. So say, for example, if I really wanted to go off on a tangent and say a whole bunch of random shit and just tap into old memories and bring them up from when I was like 6 years old and then paint a whole brand new picture without even looking at you and moving my hands and doing all these random things, and you can completely understand everything that I'm fucking saying without even fucking blinking and all this shit while paying attention to my glasses and looking at the rim of this thing and doing all this shit. It's just some shit I fucking practice. That's it. That's fucking it. Life is so simple, man. It's as simple as drinking water. This is why I'm going, look, dude, if there's nothing else that you practice drinking water. Because you're practicing writing the fucking code to something healthy. I understand. Do I meditate? I meditate in the gym. I also meditate if I'm stretching. But I don't sit and meditate. I do have my crystals and stuff like that. Not too deep into that. But my type of meditation is hey, thank you so much. My type of meditation is within practice. So anything that I'm practicing, I'm creating that inner peace, that oneness, that connection. Thank you so much. I'm creating that connection and I'm getting to know myself. I like to look at everything I say and do and practice as the type of meditation, right? So the more authentic, the more me. Detox is good for the body. Hell yeah. If you guys haven't gone to the website, I have a whole detox blog for you guys to obviously have everything that you guys need to detox at home. I also have a fitness program. Some of us in here are part of that fitness program. It's totally free. There's an upsell to that in case you guys wanted to like add a coach, which is my personal coach. But the point of that is like having healthy foods, having the nutrients, understanding your body, having the routines, all that stuff. Detox is phenomenal. And once you start getting the toxins out of your body and you start to feel good, what are you going to do? why are you even detoxing? Are you detoxing to not feel like shit, or are you detoxing to improve your life? Because if we've practiced going back to drinking or practiced rewarding ourselves with something detrimental once we start feeling good, then we're just going to perpetuate that cycle. And we don't want to do that. Yeah, dude, I got badass workout. We got thousands of people in there, dude. Go to Kohdi.io, put it in your browser, and then hit physical fitness. And right there, you can sign up for free. Sends over, what happens? I send over all of your first off, you're going to catch an email that has like your daily food list, like all the things that, when you're shopping, it's like a cheat sheet. That'll go over to you. We'll send you up with the app. The app is going to open up different workouts and things that you can do. Also, your reminders. It's also going to give you more fitness and nutrition. It'll give you countdowns. It'll give you all the accountability that you need. And the coolest part is none of it has to do with the gym. This is all stuff that you can do from home. Bark at us. Do you still like the band BTS? I never heard them. Straightening me out more so was a slap in the face. I get you. Hang on, so I'm checking the time right now. I got a few minutes I can hang out with you guys. I'm going to be recording here in roughly an hour, and I'm putting in the last 2 to 3 hours of module 6, which is the most powerful one. Module 6 of Beyond Sober is the most powerful. And the reason why is because it's the shit that I teach CEOs and highly successful people. What do you do once you know what you need? And how do you practice that behavior? Now that you know the information, what do you do? How is your tinnitus? It's horrible. I've actually had to train myself to ignore it. So this is why I have a fan right here, and I'll keep that on. So I have music in the background. As soon as it's silent, it gets excruciatingly loud. Just beep, just long. Having this right here, actually, everyone asks, I have this for my tinnitus. When I move my head, I'll hear there's this very, very subtle brush over my ears, and that's just enough for me to kind of like curb the squealing of tinnitus. It sucks. But Module 6 is the most powerful, and so since we release on the 4th, it's important that I get that information in there because, first off, I can give you the tools and you can get the results, but what do you do now? How do you become your biggest fan? The appeal say, hey, what up, dude? They both have appeal. Dude, thank you, man. Jim, what up, G? I heard you've been chatting it up with Wisco Kid. We all got to jump on a conversation soon. Fucking awesome, bro. Yeah, dude, they appealed it. Or I appealed it, and they're like, we've determined. I guess it was for talking about controversial information, and this is all the same stuff that I throw out there. So I battled that. I was like, I don't give a fuck if you're going to stop me from going live over here. The information is still the same. I'm not inciting a fucking riot. I'm saying that just because you drink alcohol doesn't make you an alcoholic. And we need to be considering that term. Like calling someone fat. There are people who are fat. And then there are people. Oh, no. Am I supposed to be in an appointment right now? Uh-oh. Oh, shit. I got to go. Oh, shit. On my way. Totally forgot. Oh my goodness. See, the schedule's all messed up. What this means is I got to start slowing down. I have a meeting here with a business partner, and then I'm recording. So, since we're all here, if you haven't dropped your information with the link in my bio, please do that. If you haven't even looked at Beyond Sober, please do that. We're all getting results. If you don't want it for yourself, consider, unlocking it for a friend or a family member that can really benefit from that information. Talk to Michelle as well. We have sponsorships, people who don't want to invest or can't afford it. We might have some slots available for people who do want to actually get those results but can't afford it. It's not much. We spend more on water than it is to spend to invest in yourself in the Beyond Sober program. But you got to get good at investing in yourself. The number one rule, the number one thing that I learned is that if you don't invest in yourself, you're telling the universe that you don't care about you. And I don't mean, it's the same, investing in data, investing in programs, investing in personal development is as equally, if not more important than buying the water, than getting the fucking nutrients, than eating the food. Because it's this, you're stuck with this. And if you don't even like that, or that's giving you trouble, then you're going to want to invest in the knowledge, in the power, in the support, in the community that's going to help you take this to the next level. Because when you start thinking and feeling next level, you do next level shit. That's what Beyond Sober is all about. So once again, I'm going to jump in right now and have this meeting. I'm actually 7 minutes late. I knew there was something that was on my mind. You're amazing. I'm so stoked that we got to appeal that. Thanks for your support. You're amazing. Thank you for spending the last 45 minutes with me. I cannot thank you enough. Your attention, your time, your energy means the absolute world to me. And thank you for giving me a place to practice being exactly who I am. And Jib, thank you, brother. Thank you for being exactly who you are. It is Friday. I might do a surprise live for you guys tomorrow. Worst case scenario is we stay connected. Click the link in my bio. Let's swap information. And if you guys didn't know this, I'm on a podcast, man. You guys have been asking for it. Dude, it's blowing up over here. It's my full story. So drop your information, unlock that. I'll send over the link. You guys can listen to it. And we can stay connected. I love you. You're amazing. I appreciate you. So glad to see you. And I'll see you soon. Just like my mother always says, take care of you.